Welcome back. 9:42 now. The pandemic has really changed the world we live in, especially in entertainment. But some performers are starting to bounce back. And one of them is on his way here. Bill Engvall is bringing his comedy tour to Central Florida. And of course, then he's going into retirement. And he's joining us this morning to talk more about it. Great to see you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me on the show. I'm looking forward to getting back down to Florida.
Well, we're excited to have you here. So I was reading up on why you've decided that it's time to hang up your comedic hat. And one of the things you talked about is that you're a grandpa now and that you really want to be able to spend more time with the grandkids. But this is so I don't maybe this is a little bittersweet for you.
And it really is. There are times when I finish a show and the audience is cheering and clapping, and I think to myself, am I doing the right thing here? But then I have to go, yes, you are, because that was, that was what I wanted the whole time. It was to go out on my terms, and that this is the way to do that. And listen, it's just been a wonderful journey for almost 42 years, and there's a lot of things I want to do now. My wife, God bless her heart, has been supportive of everything I've done, and it's time for us to spend a little time together. And I want people. I don't ever want to be that guy that you come see a show and you think, well, he should have stopped about a year ago.
Well, listen, 40 years is a huge accomplishment in and of itself, to be able to stay, relevant and in the public eye and get people to want to keep coming back to your shows. How has your comedy changed over the years, especially because of the pandemic? Are you at the point now where you can start to poke fun at the pandemic?
I definitely do some jokes, but it's more about how we dealt with the pandemic. I kind of stay away from it, just to be honest with you, because people have gotten so weird. I mean, you don't know what's going to set them off anymore. And so I dabble in it, but not too much. But it has changed, the way shows are done. We're just now starting to get back into the kind of semi-normal concert range. But, like meet and greets and stuff like that, they probably are going to stay gone for a while. But I want people to know that we all got through this, and we can, and hopefully we come out of this a better people. I have very little hope of that, but I really am hanging on to that.
Oh gosh, we can't possibly get worse, Bill, can we?
Just when you think humanity's sunk. I'll tell you a funny story about the whole pandemic thing. When people were hoarding everything, toilet paper, which I never understood, because that was not any kind of symptom of COVID at all, that you needed to buy 8,000 rolls of toilet paper. But there was a lady and I standing at the meat market, and we were talking about people hoarding stuff. And I said, it just makes me really sad that people won't take just what they need. They have to take a bunch more so somebody else doesn't get some. She goes, yeah, it really makes me mad. And they called her number, and she walked up and asked for 20 pounds of hamburger.
Maybe she was having a party, Bill. She just didn't invite you.
I don't know. The other thing I love is that people were wearing masks, but then as soon as they walk in the store, they throw them on the ground. So not only are we not wearing masks, we're littering, which is awesome. That's what I say. Humanity never ceases to amaze me.
I know. There's always something to make jokes about, that's for sure. I was reading that you've done all the greats. You've done The Tonight Show. You've done David Letterman. I know you worked with Jeff Foxworthy for years and years. Who are some of the favorite people that you've met through the years that you really looked up to?
I think probably, the blue collar thing was amazing. I look back on that and think that I was a part of that, and it's something like that will never probably be done again. When I toured with Reba for 6 weeks, that was a really fun gig. I've been so blessed, and I know people use that phrase a lot, but I've gotten to do everything I've wanted in this business. And as I told my wife, I go, I caught the brass ring, which and that kind of led me to this retirement thing. Is that how much is enough? I've done everything I wanted to do, and now I get to enjoy that.
Well, I'm happy for you. And we're excited that you're coming here. So I understand you're going to be doing 2 shows, one in Lakeland and also one in the Villages. Is that right?
Yeah, well, I'll be up in the Villages, maybe checking out a condo. I'm getting to that age. I got to figure out my golf cart, though. I got to get my golf cart done right.
If you get a golf cart, Bill, just so you know, you got to really bling it out. That's the big thing. You know what I mean?
Well, I want to, that's the other thing about being a granddad I want to do. I want to walk around with like old people do with young people and point out stuff that's not there anymore.
That's where the Dairy Queen used to be. Those are the good old days.
That's the old Johnson hardware store. He's dead now.
Things old people say. I see a whole new world for you. Bill Engvall,
you know what?
we're looking
You're
forward
right.
to
I
having
should
you.
do that. I should do sayings you'll never hear me say.
That's good stuff. December 2nd and 3rd, go check him out, Bill Engvall. It is his big retirement tour. We're so excited for you, and we're happy that you're going to have a great new chapter after this. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I look forward to doing the shows down in Florida. You guys are always good to me.
Oh, thanks, Bill. We're excited to have you.